Hey YouTube, Scarecrow Kaiser here. I'm gonna do a deck profile on the deck I mentioned a couple days ago that I used at a locals. I went X1 in Swiss, and my only loss was in the 5th round. And notably, in that 5th round, I lost to a mirror match. And when I say mirror match, because we were both playing dinosaurs, I don't mean we were both playing rabbit dinosaur. We were playing just dinosaur. So this should be interesting if you've never seen a deck like this before. It's not rabbit related. For main monsters, we got 3 Hydrogedon. He clones himself and you exceed. We got the other dinosaurs. 3 Drak Waba, I think is how you say his name. Beat stick 1700. When he kills someone, summon a Dino from deck. Interesting rulings. If you don't know it, it will help you a lot. This guy doesn't have to survive when he kills the monster, and he doesn't have to send it to their grave. So if you hit a Raikou and they want to kill him, he'll still go off. If he suicides in like a Tengu, he'll still go off. And we got 1 Drak Velo. When I first built it, I wanted to try out like 2 of it, because it's more targets for Guava to summon, and this thing can summon a Guava. But it didn't turn out that I liked it that much, so I cut it down to 1. I still like 1 though, because it's more targets for Guava to summon. 1 Grand Mole. He kills synchros and exceeds, and he's a target for Sangan. 3 Torguide and Sangan. They don't have as much synergy as they do with like other decks like Rabbit and Plants, but they're just so ridiculous being able to make rank 3s and stuff that they're just too good not to put in here. 3 Thunder King, best low level of this format. Gores. Spells. 2 Shrink and 2 Lance. I want to play 3 Lances, but this is what I had at the time. The Lance is really good. I definitely want to play 3 of it now, but it worked at the time. Book of Moon and double controller. Controller worked out better than I thought it would, because I wanted to play a 3rd Lance, but the controller still did very good. Dark Hole, MST, Heavy, Reborn, Staples. Traps, 1 Trap Dust Shoot. Triple D Prison, Mirror Force, Bottomless, Solemn Brigade, Torrential, Staples, and last 2 Starlight Road. Other than protecting against like Heavy Storm, this card allowed me to put all those monsters on the field I wanted, like when the dinosaurs cloned and stuff, and didn't have to worry about it. So that is it for the main deck. It's pretty simple. As far extra deck goes, I won't go through it. It's pretty generic. All you know is Lagia, Dolka, Rar, Solemn Judgment on legs, Rar, Divine Wrath on legs. Side deck, I guess. Starters, I had 2 Chivalry. This card might be like kind of like, what the hell is this doing here? But this card is pretty good. I sided against quite a few things, especially against like rabbit players and stuff. It stops any monster in the battle phase. So their exceeds, like Lagia and Dolka, this card can kill them. When I try to de-prison or bottomless something else, that way I'm not 2 for 1ing, I'm making sure I'm getting plus or trading even. Which is, if you can trade even against those 2, you've done a good job. It'll stop Sangan, Guaba, Gores. It stops a lot of stuff. These are pretty cool cards. They're counter traps. My 3rd MST, Breaker, Breaker came in very, very handy. Breaker was very good. A Dust, one Shadow Mirror. I was side decking my maxis. I don't know that I would side deck them necessarily in a YCS. I would probably, I don't know, because I didn't like them that much in the main deck, knowing what kind of meta my locals tend to have. They tend to have a lot of dinosaur. Like, by dinosaur I mean mostly rabbit. It's mostly rabbits and plants. Obviously against plants it would be good. Against dinosaur, especially people who main deck D-Fissure, it's not quite as good. I put it in the side. I wasn't confident about it, but by the end of the and I sided it in a lot. But at the end of the day, I think I made the better decision by siding it. 2 Fossil Dino. Really good when you have like a lot of Gano Fossil Dino out, and it's very good to kill your opponent's stuff when they are winning. And lastly, 2 Cyber Dragons and Chimera Tech in my extra. That should be it for this deck. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't, comment on what you think, etc. And yeah, if you don't want to have rabbit just to play dinosaurs, you could play this. And even if you don't have tour guide, you didn't have to play tour guide. You could just put more like Velos and stuff in, I guess. I just did it because I have them and they're just that powerful. I don't know how this deck is going to do necessarily in this format we're about to enter with all the Inzectors and windups, and I'd probably have to main deck Maxi from now on, but did good this last chance in this format, so see you later.